my name is Chef Tiffany Derry, and I am here from Dallas, Texas. Welcome to Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana, and I am here on behalf of the United States working with the U.S. Consulate of Mumbai. It is my honor to be able to show and share with you some recipes that are very dear to my heart. One of my favorite recipes is fried chicken. So one of the things that you're gonna wanna make is a seasoning blend because all of the flavor comes from the seasoning. So we have some chili powder, a little bit of paprika, some cayenne, because we need a little bit of heat, a little spice in your life, and some cumin. And that really adds kind of that nuttiness to the dish. Black pepper, of course. That's like in every seasoning blend. A little garlic powder, some fresh or dried oregano will actually work better. And salt. Salt is always needed. Give that a mix. This for me is sort of like my all seasoning blend. So it goes well with just about everything, whether it's chicken, whether it's shrimp, whether it's vegetables. All you need is a little bit of this spice and you're gonna have some flavor in your life. All right, so this, make it ahead, keep it in your pantry, and then you're ready to go. Couple things that we're gonna do. Depending on what you prefer, I like chicken wings. I think they're kind of the universal love, right? Everyone eats fried chicken wings, or everyone should in my life. And I enjoy it because of the spices and the seasoning. The seasoning we did here, we're gonna make a mixture of buttermilk and a little bit of egg and milk. And what that will do is kind of help the seasoning and all of that flavor dredge together. Here's my milk. And then we have some wonderful buttermilk. And the buttermilk gives it a little bit of a tang, and that's kind of that added depth of flavor that I was talking about. The other difference here is eggs. And you think, why eggs? You got buttermilk, maybe you don't need the egg. Well, the eggs help the crunch as well. And it's gonna make this unbelievable crust, and I'll show you when we're done what the buttermilk with the egg together does. If you're in a hurry and you don't have, let's say, 12 minutes to fry the chicken, you could always take the wings, cut them in half. So anything with a bone will take longer to cook. So if you had chicken breasts, they will actually be a bit quicker. Chicken thighs, if you like the dark meat and the juiciness that you get from that flavor, you can also do that boneless, and that will cook much quicker. So now that part is done. Chicken goes into some seasoning, and we're going to take this and we're gonna sprinkle some of the chicken. And then we're also gonna just go straight into the marinade. So I have salt in here. You don't need a whole lot of salt because we already have it on the chicken. And then we're also going to take some of this and also put some of the seasoning and put on inside the flour. All right. Now, AP flour, all-purpose flour. Gotta make sure you season your wings and season the flour. If you only season one, they will not come out right. You need the spice of that, and you also need a little bit of salt. And then honestly, there's so many different variations you can do with chicken. You could always keep them like I'm gonna do them, which is fry them fresh, no sauce, to be tossed in, make a sauce on the side. My favorite sauce is the West Indies hot sauce. So it's kind of this Jamaican kind of flavor going on with mango and habanero and ginger. And it just kind of creates a different flavor, which is amazing. All right, it's time to get to frying the chicken. I'm gonna put on some gloves. All right, so chicken is coated well. Now it goes in the flour. This is kind of that area where people would say use one hand wet, one hand dry, so you don't have a big mess. Give it a little bag. Oh, so growing up, we used to always take the flour, this flour, put it in a brown bag, and we would shake the chicken in there. It's kind of the old school way to do things, and it's fun, and the kids like to do it too. So if you have a bag, you can do that. All right, that is looking good. Make sure all of the chicken has enough space. You don't want to overcrowd the pan. If you overcrowd the pan, the chicken will basically start steaming on you instead of frying. And what that will do is have like steamy chicken, fried chicken, steamy chicken. That doesn't sound good. So you want to make sure you get a nice crispy chicken. So by making sure you have enough room, or if you have a lot to fry, you would just want to make sure that you have a bigger pan, and that way you can do that. So we're going to make the West Indies hot sauce. I have mango puree or mango concentrate. You could really use whatever pineapple, whatever fruit you like, but the mango has a nice sweetness and a nice tart to it. So that way we use that flavor, that goes in. I'm also gonna use a bit of mustard. I love Dijon mustard because it kind of gives it this different flavor as well. I'm all about the zing and the tang, and you can't get it without the mustard. A few garlic cloves, maybe not the romanticizing food that you would normally have, because we're gonna have quite a bit of garlic in here. Some cumin as well. Again, you need that flavor, and some coriander. Honey. Some like it sweet, and vinegar. So with all of the sauces, what makes a hot sauce and hot sauce is two things: the heat and the vinegar. Like in order for it to be a real hot sauce, you're gonna have to put some vinegar. And with all of that sweetness from the mango and the honey, it's a good thing. I have some beautiful chilies. I'm gonna add a touch of water. Let's give her a zap. Sauce is good, spicy, sweet, a little bit of sour. Always remember to add in a touch of salt as well. Anytime you have something sweet, you really want to have an accent of saltiness in there as well, and that way it just kind of flows together. All right, chicken is looking good. It's crispy, it's seasoned, it is juicy. Look at the texture of that chicken. It's like they're talking to me right now. All right, so the way that I would serve this, put a few pieces. You don't want to make this fancy. There's no need for it to be. Take a little bit of that West Indies sauce. Hey, fried chicken is amazing. Make sure in your home, check it out. For more recipes like this one, please check out the Sanjeev Kapoor Khazana recipe. Like it, share it, enjoy it.